If I say party, if I say championship, if I say victory, a bunch of legendary songs might pop into your head, but definitely not something like that lighter, fake country rock situation.
The worst World Cup song! You really thought this was a good idea? ¿Pero para qué? There's zero passion.
Feels more like a WWE pay-per-view theme song.
How can you skip this ad?
The biggest event this summer is the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and the official song has been chosen as Lighter.
Never felt this free before. I'm high and I'm getting higher. Chains don't rattle.
Since this is a music channel, we're not here to talk about football or FIFA. We're here to talk about World Cup songs. What we're really trying to do is figure out the secret behind those perfect celebration songs that make all of us feel like we're on the same team. We'll talk about some of the best recent World Cup anthems, let the nostalgia hit us right in the bones, and then, right here, in the next few minutes, we're going to make a World Cup song that's way better than Lighter. What was the best World Cup song in your opinion? Drop it in the comments. If you want to subscribe, now's the perfect time, because we're starting. The people managing millions of dollars picked an official song that millions of people don't even like. And their genius solution for bringing the three host countries, the US, Canada, and Mexico together, was basically put artists from those three countries in the same room and tell them, all right, now do whatever the hell you want. And Circuit literally won a Grammy this year. So these aren't amateurs. So what? Are all these professionals stupid enough to make a choice this bad? Of course not. They've just lost their empathy because they're trapped in pure commercial thinking. When they say unity and breaking borders, what they really mean is, literally, the geographic borders between countries. And it's not just Lighter. Coca-Cola also prepared a modern rework of Van Halen's Jump for the tournament. But is it really a good idea to hype up an entire stadium with Steve Vai guitars? Or would you rather dance to reggaeton or Afrobeat rhythms? Exactly. They're so disconnected from real human energy that they can't even make these basic conclusions anymore. And the reality is simple. The tournament itself, the World Cup, is such a massive spectacle that they know the ratings won't drop even if they pick a ballad as the official song. They already did that in 2006 with The Time of Our Lives by Il Divo and Toni Braxton. The first World Cup I ever watched properly was that crazy one in South Africa in 2010. And since Spain scored the first goal I ever saw in the first match I ever watched, I've supported them ever since. This year, my own country is in it too, so I had to switch sides. Anyway, Waka Waka is the first World Cup song that pops into everyone's head, and 10 years from now, it'll still be remembered as a better celebration song than Lighter. Now, let's take a closer look at what our favorite World Cup songs actually have in common. Shakira's World Cup curse goes back even earlier, back to 2006. She didn't even plan to make a World Cup song, but then she dropped a hit like Hips Don't Lie right in the middle of the charts, what we'd call viral today, and everything changed. Because the song got that huge, Hips Don't Lie was retroactively turned into part of the 2006 World Cup promotional soundtrack and treated like an official promo track on the tournament albums. If a collaboration makes money for both the artist and the organization, you expect it to continue. And in 2010, that's exactly what happened. This time, Shakira came prepared, and she delivered what might be the most unforgettable World Cup track of all time, Waka Waka. I already said Lighter will never even come close to Waka Waka. When a song is supposed to make us feel united and push us towards shared celebration, it makes sense that it should focus on the collective, on the idea of we, not just me. Now, look at Lighter lyrics. It's built around personal obstacles, praying to get out of hell, Bible Belt-style religious references, church choirs, muddy boots, and this individual redemption story. If you're a Jelly Roll fan, fine. But if you're not, who the hell cares about his personal salvation in a stadium? Struggle, hope, unity. Funny thing is, these themes show up in peaceful celebration songs, and they also show up in military marches that are associated with war. But in songs that capture the we spirit, everything we're looking for is right there in Shakira's Waka Waka, starting with the much older track it draws from. That unforgettable chorus is sampled from Zamina Mina by the Cameroonian group Golden Sounds. And the roots of that song go even deeper. It traces back to the Cameroonian army during World War II, born out of trench struggle. Making a World Cup anthem with a foundation in war? Absolutely a genius idea. Songs tied to real stories create an emotional bridge that connects all of us. The 2010 World Cup proved this point not only with Waka Waka, but also with Wavin Flag. Wavin Flag was, to some people, the best World Cup song ever made. Music is never short on irony. This track hyped up millions and made people feel pure joy in its celebration mix. But the original version, released a year before the tournament, was actually a heartbreaking song by Somali-Canadian Kanan about war and refugees. This is about that unique moment when all of us come together, forget the world's conflicts and problems, and focus on unity and celebration, Kanan says. Real songs come from real stories. Even if we weren't there and didn't see it with our own eyes, it still pulls us in. In my previous video, highly recommended if you haven't watched it, I tried to offer a different perspective to people saying music has gotten way worse than it used to be. The idea was that music didn't die, the meaning of music changed. The most recent World Cup songs most of you probably remember are Shakira's La La La, basically the ambassador of celebration songs, and We Are One, with huge Latin energy and superstars like Pitbull and J-Lo. The good news? Latins genuinely know how to do party music. The bad news? Those songs are more than 10 years old now. And if you remember the last tournament's Tuko Taka, you probably don't remember it because it was a great song. You remember it because of influencers doing ridiculous TikTok dances. If someone asks you what soul-crushing commercialization looks like, just play them that track. I'm feeling bold. Give me one simple prompt in Suno, and I'll make the best World Cup song we've had in a long time, and you're definitely going to like it more than Lighter. Let's recap what we've learned so far. First, we've seen more than once that a direct Latin influence just works. Theme-wise, we need togetherness, struggle, excitement, and passion. And most importantly, simple, repetitive vowel sounds, like the
hey, 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 oh.
All right, let's listen. Okay, this isn't a Waka Waka or a Wavin Flag, but come on, admit it. It matches the spirit way better than most of the other recent ones. Okay, this was never meant to be a reaction video. As someone who loves both music and football, I just wanted to understand why some songs stay stuck in our heads with nostalgia, while others disappear instantly. I hope this year's World Cup gives us songs that we'll still want to listen to years from now.